It's a battle steeped in history. A contest that has survived generations. Now, once more, get ready for Battle Royale. When Muthiah Muralidharan hones in on Sachin, watch the master sweep the magician out of the park as the biggest cricket season gets bigger. IDBI Fortis Welshurance Cup 3rd ODI. Coverage starts 3rd February, 1:30 p.m. onwards, live on Neo Cricket. Playback, the highlight show, is co-presented by IDBI Fortis Welshurance. Investment chalta jaye, chahe kuch ho jaye. And Airtel. Gana bolo, hello tune pao. Dial 543215. In association with Smirnoff Cassettes and CDs. Life is calling. Where are you? Hero Honda, Desh Ki Dhadkan. CricketNirvana.com, the #1 cricket website, and LG LCD TVs.
We are in Colombo for the second one-day international in the IDBI Fortis Welshurance Cup from Premadasa Stadium here in Colombo.
We're ready for the toss. This is the second one-day international. The two captains with me, Mahela Jayawardene for Sri Lanka, Mahendra Singh Dhoni for India, and Chris Broad, the match referee. Mahela will spin.
It is a tail.
It is a tail, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni has won the toss again. What will it be?
We'll bat first, looking at the history and of course the track as well. It doesn't do much in the afternoon, and later on as the day progresses under the lights, it starts doing a bit and gives assistance to the fast bowlers as well as spinners. Not
looking too dry, this one?
Well, it looks dry, but as I said, I found out the Sri Lankan wickets are quite deceptive, especially Dambola and even, Premadasa, it looks very dry. At times it looks flat, but because it's a day-night, it completely changes in the second half. So that's what we are expecting. It may change in the second half.
Cheers, MS. Have a good one.
Thanks a lot.
Lost it again. You would have wanted to bat as well.
Yeah, Khan seems to win a toss against MS. But yeah, wanted to bat. Looks a very good wicket, dry as well. But we had to try and keep them to a minimum score and chase it down.
Cheers and all the best.
Thank you. Thanks.
So the news from the centre is that MS Dhoni has won the toss again and he will bat this time.
Two very good teams. Heard from the Sri Lankan captain, unchanged side, so they have the confidence. India getting in Virendra Sehwag and Praveen Kumar gets an opportunity. So two very good sides and they expect a cracker of a game. Your first commentators, Arun Lal and Kepler Westis.
It's a very good afternoon to all. That's Virendra Sehwag. India, as you know, won the toss and are batting. Virendra Sehwag missed the first one. Strike rate of almost 100 through his career. Phenomenal. He is a match winner when he gets going, so he's very dangerous. With him, well, talk about danger. Sachin Tendulkar, 16,427, the highest ever by any man. And an average to boot, 85 plus strike rate, so he's not far behind. Really awesome, these two together. And it would be really a problem for bowlers coming in to these two. But there are two slips. First ball, he almost chopped it on. Just a little bit of width outside the off-stump. And Virendra Sehwag, there's no holds barred as far as he's concerned. He's got that one away. Virendra Sehwag, there's no stopping that. Boundary for India, boundary for him. That's the kind of start he wants now. You can't be bowling short and wide off Virendra Sehwag.
He loves it square of the wicket on the offside, and his timing on this occasion was perfect.
Now that's a lot straighter. That is out. He's done it. The previous one was close. Tendulkar not convinced, but I think that was mighty close.
Well, two things we need to look at. The one is height, the one is an inside edge. Tendulkar unhappy. He was given out in the first one-day international when the ball pitched outside leg stump. This one did look pretty close.
Just take a look at if there's an edge. No, I am not sure if there's an edge. I can't see it. Ball comes in. The point is, would it have missed leg stump? Not in the view of the umpire, but Hawkeye sings differently. Tendulkar, again that illusion, falling across is probably what did him in. He's gone for 6. India 13 for 1. Huge wicket for Sri Lanka. having lost the toss, have now got rid of Sachin. Tendulkar, new man in Gautam Gambhir. He's in terrific form. He's been consistent in all forms of the game. Really is at the peak of his abilities. His body language suggests that his mental state is also where it should be. So now it's an important partnership between these two. Oh, that's 4. That's emphatic enough. Short. Gambhir waited on it. He's in good form. That's well clipped off the pads. They're still not getting the direction right. That's 4. I didn't think it would reach the boundary. It's obviously very well timed. Oh, that's beautifully played. Eased through the covers. He had to actually reach for it. The ball just might win. So 4 more for Gambhir. Slightly away from the body, but again a measure of the confidence that he's in. The crowd building up all the time. It didn't give the impression that it would be as full as this. Virender Sehwag has just found himself the most fabulous boundary outside the off stump. Strike after a while, but he really latched onto that. Oh, brilliant. Gautam Gambhir, that is exceptional. That walk into the ball shot, and this time he just flicked it off. Magnificent. Oh, that's in the air, but that is racing to the fence. You can just watch it go. That's been bludgeoned. Virender Sehwag is being given too much room outside the off stump.
Poor delivery, too short and too wide. Sehwag loves them in that area. He'll punish you every time.
Another great shot, brilliant shot that should go down to the boundary. So India piling on the agony here. 57 for 1. That is gone. Faviz Mahroof has got the big break. Gautam Gambhir, who looked so good, has nicked it pretty straightforward in the end, but a big wicket for Sri Lanka.
Well, this is a very, very good delivery, and because Gautam Gambhir has been in such good nick, he was good enough actually to get an edge to that ball. Most others would have probably played and missed at it, but because he's in such good form, Gautam Gambhir got closer to the ball and edged it to the wicketkeeper. Very good delivery to get rid of a dangerous looking Gautam Gambhir for 27. It's 62 for 2.
So Yuvraj Singh is the new batsman. India on 62 for 2. Just look at those stats. Strike rate for you, 88. And a great average. Lot of experience. But an extremely talented cricketer, Yuvraj Singh. Oh, great shot. What a great shot. It's all timing and class. It's gone down to the boundary for another 4. Tremendous batting by Virender Sehwag.
Look at the back lift and look at the bat speed. The ball's nipped back into him. But look at the way the bat has come down. The speed at which it has come down. Look where it's hit the middle. Oh my God, this is a terrific shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. That is a tremendous shot. Pure timing in the gap. Yuvraj Singh gets a boundary. Goes again, this time through the offside. Anything loose, anything wide, Virender Sehwag will latch onto it. Another boundary. Oh, what a shot again. So brilliantly timed from his off stump. At least a couple. And they're coming back for the third. The relay return a little bit slow. Now, can that be trouble? It is. It is cricketing stupidity, I thought. Virender Sehwag never needed the third run. And why he opted for it. And the umpire didn't go upstairs because he was well short. Muttaya Muralidharan, Sanat Jayasuriya and Virender Sehwag gone.
Well, there was really no need for him to go for that. He just hit the boundary. And why did he need to take that risk? Also, it wasn't a run that was going to keep him on strike. It was going to keep him with the non-strikers in. Now he's walking back to the pavilion, out for 42, 83 for
3. Suresh Raina is the new batsman, with India losing a third wicket pretty quickly. Virendra Sehwag run out. So look at Raina's stats. A very impressive record for somebody so young. Average of almost 35, good strike rate. Oh, great shot again. Should get a couple of runs here. And once more Sanath Jayasuriya into action. Good return. Talking about Muralidharan and Jayasuriya Sani, two oldest players in the Sri Lankan side, combining on that occasion.
He's gone through the gap. Superb timing. Waited for the ball to come to him. There was change of pace in that. And Yuvraj Singh on top of his game.
That was a classic. Just lunged onto the back foot, helped it on its way through the gap between forward short square leg and mid-on. Very easily played. We saw Sehwag playing some of those shots through the leg side. Now it's Yuvraj swivelling onto the back foot. It's what has slowed them down. They've been singles. That time it's gone through that fielder. And Mendes was the fielder, and the 100 comes up in the 18th over.
They needed to break the shackles. Needed boundary. Over pitching. Yuvraj Singh with his high backlit hits them really hard, presenting the full face of the bat. Third boundary for Yuvraj Singh.
And that's gone. That got outside edge. Went between keeper and slip. Disappointing for the Sri Lankans.
It was a positive move from Ayala Jayawardene to have a man at slip and look for wickets. It just flew off the outside edge. Quicker delivery at 97 Ks. Genuine edge. Not enough time to react. Too close. Maybe standing a little too close. That's the cannonball again. All bowlers love to pick up a wicket early in the spell. Just wide or mid-wicket. Does it have enough to get to the boundary? Yes, it does. It's Yuvraj Singh who's doing the run scoring for India at the moment. He's on 27.
Yes, that was a fractional short. And came on nicely to the bat. Yuvraj had plenty of time to get on the back foot. Came on the front foot, then swiveled back. Nice height also. Good pace, where he's been able to pick the gap, put it into the gap. Nice high back lift. Indicates that he picked the ball up early.
He's gone over the top. That's magnificent. And that is 6. Almost effortless. I thought he was just trying to play the field and go over the top, but grand timing.
Well, that's what he's famous for, is it? It's not easy to hit a 6 over mid-off and extra cover, but he's done it with no problems. And this would have given him a lot of satisfaction, because last year, in August, when the Indian team was here, he wasn't quite able to fathom what Ajanta Mendes was bowling.
He's got that very fine. That's also going to run away. You just have to wait for the umpire's signal. It may not reach the fence. Just a foot in the door, as they say. Muralidharan has been spectacular today. In the field, he's giving his 100%.
Well, I've seen him take some magnificent catches at this very ground some time ago. It's probably not as quick as he was then, but the effort level is still the same. It's a terrific save by the veteran.
He greets him with a huge hit. I think it's gone all the way. But that has really surprised him. against the turn. Raina, unpredictably, has really just against the run of the game hit a splendid shot.
Well, that's putting pressure on the bowler. His first ball, and he's whacked over mid-wicket for a 6. There's a big gap between long on and that deep mid-wicket. This is a wonderful shot from the young man.
It's a stunning boundary. Gets his half century, Yuvraj Singh. 158 for 3. Try another batter strike. Oh, soft dismissal. Very soft dismissal. Dilshan breaking this partnership.
Well, that's an important wicket. Tilakaratne Dilshan, he's known to break partnerships, but let's see what happened. Certainly a bit of bounce, and play a little bit hard at it, and the ball pushing at that one and just lobbing quite easily in the end. And a big wicket. Suresh Raina, the batsman, out. Caught Jayawardene of Dilshan for 29. India 168 for 4. So Mahendra Singh Dhoni comes out at an important stage with Sri Lanka. Oh, that's gone fine. And that will go down to the boundary. Muralidharan diving over it. But runs are coming thick and fast for India, irrespective of the wickets that have fell. That's been swept very fine by Yuvraj Singh.
Staying in line, way outside the line of leg stump. But Muralidharan should have stopped that. Dilshan was not happy.
At Keplo. And he's given. He took his time. Yuvraj Singh doesn't believe it. But he has to go because he's been adjudged LBW. India 180 for 5.
It took a long time for him to get this decision. Yuvraj Singh was stunned, and I know the reason why. He's got a big inside edge. He's got a huge inside edge, maybe half the bat, and he was shocked. He couldn't believe it that he was given out leg before. But Kulasekara strikes, and it's an important stage of the game. Very important stage of the game. So 2 new men will be at the crease. Yuvraj Singh was playing so very well. India required him to keep going on. He's gone for 66, 180 for 5.
So India 180 for 5. Yuvraj Singh, the last batsman, dismissed. Judged LBW to Kulasekara for 66. Damini Silva, the umpire who made the decision. Yusuf Pathan is the new batsman. Good first delivery to start with for
Yuvraj Singh has fallen victim. That's poor. That's a bad misfield. That'll probably rest where it has 4 more. So that was poor from the Sri Lankans.
Certainly was, particularly at this stage of the game where Sri Lanka have just got a very important wicket and they're looking for another breakthrough to expose the Indian tail. So Mahela Jayawardene, who'll be really disappointed with this piece of fielding. And it's very basic, really. Normally you'd associate Sri Lanka with a very strong fielding unit.
Punched away, and he'll get a couple quite comfortably there. So 5 runs again so far in the over. Mendes was going at 5 and over in his earlier spell. There again, short outside the off stump. They'll just get one this time. Kandambi the fielder.
It's 200 up now for India. They look like setting a really challenging total because the average first innings score is 232 in day-night matches here. South Africa did get 316 for 5 against Kenya in 2002, so India looked like posting a very competitive total.
This time he gets it away, and it's well fielded by Kandambi in the deep. did well, covered some ground, sent in a good return too. Yes, this pair will like to take India through to the end. Because 204 for 5, they lose a wicket, the run rate has dropped. This time he has a crack at it. What happened there? Looked like the fielder didn't pick it up. He's down there on the eastern side of the ground. The sun is now setting from the west. Did he not pick it up? Smashed it.
Time was coming down the pitch, and Mahrukh saw him coming, so he dropped it short, and he hit it well enough on the pull shot.
This time they go through with the single, and that's going to be very close. The third umpire will have to decide. Again, a little misunderstanding. This is going to be very close.
Fielding was good. Pathan is worried. Throw comes quickly right over the stumps. Sangakkara does the rest, and he's well short, so not a good judge of the run there by MS Dhoni. So that's Pathan gone now. That's a 6th wicket that falls. Joy for the crowd, an important one at an important stage of the match.
Yes, screams of delight from the Sri Lankan supporters. Nuwan Kulasekar, the fielder, and he's well short, so Irfan Pathan has gone. He's made, correction, Yusuf Pathan has gone. He's made 21, India 219 for 6. 6th wicket just falling, and Zahir Khan coming to the middle, 156 matches for him. Average of 13.31 and strike rate of 76.
Big appeal, big appeal. And he's walked. MS Dhoni decides to walk. That'll be the end of MS Dhoni for 23, caught behind. Very lucky for Mahrukh. He's straight in line, but he picked up a wicket.
Well, that is so good to see. So good to see a batsman actually walking. Far too often we have unsavory situations because batsmen stay when they've nicked the ball. Here the umpire wasn't giving him out. If anything, there was always a possibility of him calling it a wide. Mahrukh was sure. And there it is. The umpire didn't... he's now signalling, but Dhoni started walking straight away. He's out for 23, India 223 for 7.
Praveen Kumar, new batsman at the crease. His 16th match. His 41 runs, average of 8. It's a much better hit. There is a man at long off. But the ball will win the race. Much needed boundary for India.
Well, we've seen this from Praveen Kumar in domestic cricket. He opens the batting for Uttar Pradesh. He used to open a couple of seasons ago for sure. And he used to give them a very good start. So India need a few more boundaries like this.
He'll merely watch it. Long on fielder will just watch it. And it's gone the distance. It's a powerful striker of the cricket ball, Zahir Khan.
And that's the heave shot that I was talking about. He does play it well. And he's connected this one very sweetly. I have to say it was just the right length for the slog shot like that.
Should be gone. Yes, easily taken. And Jayawardena, the captain. Praveen Kumar, the man dismissed. Mendes picking up his first wicket this match.
Well, I don't think he quite picked it. He went for the big hit over mid-off. Just sliced the ball up in the air. Simple catch to Jayawardena. That's what happens when you're playing somebody you've not played before. So Praveen Kumar out for 15. 256 for 8 India.
Last delivery. He's given it all, but it's in the air. And smartly taken by Tilakaratne Dushan. probably one of the better fielders, was in the air for a long time. And Zahir Khan is the last man dismissed.
Well, he had to go for the big hit. Just a couple of deliveries left, and you're right, this guy is one of the best fielders in the Sri Lankan team. But Zahir Khan has done his bit with the bat for India. It's 256 for 9.
India winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Got off to a healthy start. Looked good at one stage when Gambhir and Sehwag were together. But after kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Top score for Yuvraj Singh 66. 42 for Virendra Sehwag. Few players getting into the 20s. Gambhir, Suresh Raina, MS Dhoni and Yusuf Pathan as well. And finally finished with a modest 256 for 9. And plenty of bowling options. Kulasekara 2 for 61. Tushara was not at his best today, none for 59. Parvez Maroof did a grand job, 2 for 40. Mendes 2 for 44 and Muthiah Muralidharan was very tight.
The match really well set up. 256 is not going to be very simple. Somebody will have to play a good innings. Sri Lanka would want one of the openers to carry on and play a long inning. Mahendra Singh Dhoni will know that he needs early wickets, because although 256 is a challenge, it's by no means a really difficult one, judging from the wicket and from all expectations. The new ball is bound to move, especially when it's in the hands of the likes of Zahir Khan and Praveen Kumar and the Indian bowlers. Of course, Sharma himself will be able to get some movement under lights. Dilshan is the man. 30.65 average, but of late he's been the one. That 137 not out coming against Pakistan recently in the final in Lahore in the 5th match, so it was really the decider. And that is Jasurya, the one and only man of the match of the previous game. But here's Zahir Khan with the first delivery. He's gone for it, and they're appealing. They're all gone up. Dhoni didn't appeal. Tendulkar certainly heard something, and so did the bowler. Dhoni wasn't quite interested. Just take a look at it.
Well, what a stroke from Dilshan to start with. Well, did he get an edge? It's interesting to look at it again, but Dhoni is confident. He went up after that, not the umpire.
This time he's put bat to ball and he's going to get 4 for it. That's a smacking square drive from Dilshan. The width, this is what he was attempting in the first delivery. Not the easiest of shots, but he really put it away.
Well, that's the way Tilakaratne Dilshan plays. If he has width, he'll go for it.
He's away as well. There's going to be a bit of a chase. Probably come back for the third. Dilshan is very quick and he's got to come to the danger end. So, quite an over to begin proceedings. The crowd is enjoying it. Sri Lanka are 1 behind in this series. They really need to make this match count. That's in the air. There's a fielder under it. He's taken it. It's gone down Ishant Sharma's throat. So this is a big breakthrough. Zahir Khan has done it again for India.
This is what I was talking about. Dilshan is willing to go, and when the opportunity permits, there was the trap, there was a fieldsman, and he obliged, hitting it straight down the throat. Now that is a big wicket. Sri Lanka 15 for 1. Dilshan gone for 8, and just look at Zahir Khan.
Dilshan gone for 8, it's 15 for 1. Sangakkara has walked in the fall of the first wicket at 15, so there's some pressure about for the Sri Lankans. He's immediately off the mark. Zahir Khan, so experienced. That's through. That's beautifully maneuvered through that gap. And they're all bodies all over the place. But I would imagine that would probably be 4. He's already signalled it. I think they probably have to refer it. The fielders have not signalled it. The umpire obviously is sure. Take a look. Yes, bodies touching, balls there in between. 4.
It's in the air. Third man getting underneath it. And he's taken it. Pragyan Oja has taken a very good catch. And Ishant Sharma strikes in his first over. It's a very important wicket. Sanat Jayasuriya gone.
Key wicket for India, and they're happy, as they should be. It's a strength for Jayasuriya, but it also leads to his dismissal. He didn't middle that at all. Came off the toe end of the bat, all the way down to third man, Ocha, making no mistake. So, joy for India. They get their second wicket. The danger man is on his way, 33 for 2.
This is a very positive move. Mahela Jayawardene coming in at number 4. That's where he should bat. Even if he's not in good form, he's a class act. Also gives him a lot of overs to play himself in and pace his innings. Edged and taken. Tendulkar at first slip. Picks up a difficult catch because MS Dhoni was in his way. And Praveen Kumar has picked up the wicket of Kumar Sangakkara.
Well, unfortunately, the partnership won't last from a Sri Lankan point of view. This is a wide delivery. Sangakkara chases it. It did move across the left-hander, but when he looks at that again, he'll know just how wide it was. And a good catch by Tendulkar. Dhoni going across, so he would have impeded Tendulkar to an extent, but he caught it well. So Sri Lanka in all sorts of trouble now at 36 for 3.
Gone before, 36 for 3. Sri Lanka in trouble, 36 for 3. Brings in Kandambi very early in his one-day career, just his 9th match. It's in the air, but well struck. And will get to the boundary. Gets off the mark with the boundary off the first ball.
Good start for Kandambi. He'll feel a lot better after this. He struggled during the first game with his run rate. Just couldn't get going there, but this will get him away.
Missed again. This time it's put down. It's flying off the outside edge. Gets Tendulkar's hand, raises away to the boundary. 46 for 3.
Difficult but catchable. Another wide delivery chased by left-hander by Kandambi.
There he goes. It was there to be hit, and Mahela Jayawardene, after a long wait, picks up a boundary.
Now is that going to be the freedom boundary? The boundary that will free Jayawardene from the shackles that he seems to have imposed upon himself. That is a lovely cover drive. Just a little bit of width offered by Ishant Sharma, but the foot is nice and positive towards the pitch of the ball. So that should be a big confidence booster for the Sri Lankan captain.
Is a bowling all-rounder. There it is. That's the boundary they were searching for. A timely one at that. Good use of the feet. Kandambi has got that boundary.
Third boundary for Kandambi. That's a good hit.
Kandambi dropped by Tendulkar, a very difficult one. He did jump. Got his fingertips to it. This partnership now flourishing. 50 runs they put on. 94 balls for 51 these two have put on. Tendulkar did take one wonderful catch with Mahendra Singh Dhoni first thinking that he could do it on his own and coming in front of him, but that didn't shake his concentration. Somebody's just thrown something, it would appear, on Ishant Sharma, but no real damage done. The umpires are they've held things up for a while. That's odd. This is the first for me. Normally very disciplined. There are no real fences separating the crowd from the ground, and never had anything like this in Sri Lanka. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is walking to that section with Ishant Sharma and the umpires. There it is. Will not engage in any conduct or act towards or speak to any player, umpire, referee or the other visual spectators in a manner which offends, insults. So this is the ICC code of conduct. This is not normal. I haven't seen this happen. Or we can't find whatever they threw. Oh, that seems to be a nut. Must be a nut case. He dispensed with one of his nuts. There's definite aggressive intent here. One for the throw, they'll have to hurry. Makes it in time. Kandambi, so 3 runs there. Like I said, I'm sure they've reconsidered their options and now will want to keep abreast with the asking rate.
India set a formidable total for Sri Lanka to chase. Very nice shot, late cut. Not running all the way to the boundary, but a good shot, bringing 3 to Jayawardene.
It goes over the top. And has it gone all the way? It has. So Jayawardene finally breaking loose and getting bat to ball, so to speak, and getting a 6.
Some intent shown at last. 15 overs, first boundary after 15 overs, and it's a maximum.
That is the way to get things moving. Start off with a 6, and then if you could get singles at least of 4 out of the 5 balls remaining, you get real value for that 6. And this is another look. That was perfectly off the middle of the bat. That's the Jayawardene of old. We certainly know that he could play shots like this. And number 2 looking a little bit more aggressive, using his speed, which is good from a Sri Lankan point of view.
Makes such a difference if you get that boundary early on in the over. Pressure goes straight away back onto the bowler.
So that's Jayawardene's 50. So first 50 after 13 innings.
And his 49th one-day international half-century, so he'll feel a lot better. He's had a tough time. His wife applauds. So a good sign for Sri Lanka. Their captain, once again, spending some time in the middle. It's been a long time for him.
They'll have to really start to accelerate. They know they have wickets in hand. They put on a 100 partnership. Kandambi 48, Jayawardene 50. He goes down the track. That is the end of Mahela Jayawardene. It looked like he was going to clear the infield, go over extra cover, but it's hit it straight into the hands of Yusuf Pathan. Disappointment for his wife Christina.
Yes, disappointment all around for the entire stadium of supporters in Sri Lanka. He was feeling the pressure, making room for himself. Now you've got to get 7.5 to 8 runs and over. Not easy. trying to go inside out, didn't get the elevation, straight into the hands of Yusuf Pathan. So India would be pleased now, the fact that they've got the set Jayawardene for 52. It's 136 for 4.
.136 for 4. Shamara Kapugedra, the new man in. Trevor Bayliss on the left of your screen, and then that's another half century for Kandambi. His second half century, made one in Pakistan also. That was 10 days ago.
Well, for it to really matter and stick, you've got to convert this into a win. Kandambi has scored an efficient 50.
Goes for the big one. Has he got that? Yes, wide of long on. This time he struck it well. 7 runs then in that over. 149 for 4. Spot the gap. Has it got enough? Yes, it has. Finds the gap very well. So Kapugedra striking it good. 9 runs. Correction, 13 runs or 15 deliveries for him. Smashed away. Has he got it away from the fielder? He has. Couple of bouncers to the fence. That was definitely a very welcome boundary. 11 off the over. 177 for 4. That's up in the air. Where's it gone? Is there a fielder getting underneath it? No, there's no one there. Because the field is up. And that's a good hit for Sri Lanka.
Edged and taken. MS Dhoni completes the catch, and Ishant Sharma breaks this partnership. That's worth 51.
He was trying to hit the ball over extra cover, because if he got a bit of an edge on it, a thicker edge, then it could have gone anywhere away from the wicket keeper for a boundary. But this was a thin edge, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni did not make a mistake. That is a big blow. It's a partnership breaker, this particular delivery from Ishant Sharma. 5 wickets down for 187. Kapugedra out for 31.
Parvez Maroof is the new batsman at the crease. 24 years of age. Good all-rounder. Good delivery first up. Inside edge, but will get to the boundary. Nobody in the deep at fine leg.
Well, it doesn't matter how the runs come, so long as they come.
It's gone over the top. And we'll get a boundary. Kandambi.
Well, he's pitched it up on a length, just a little bit of width, so Kandambi had all the time to swing his arm. Dhoni coming down the pitch and asking whether, look at that, he had all the time in the world to swing his arm. It was just a little bit wide. Didn't cramp him for room at all. A couple of bounces and over the boundary, and also it was a slower delivery.
That's gone through. Will be 4 more runs. Very, very important runs. And it's buys.
It'll be interesting to see what this ball did. Did it hit the stumps or what? Yes, it glanced the stumps, and the bails are still intact. This is incredible. He misses it completely. It hits the stumps. Maroof is surprised. No wonder the umpires called it wides. I mean buys.
And he's bowled in this time. Terrific delivery. Doesn't get better. Bang on target, and Ishant Sharma picks up another wicket.
And an important wicket because Parvez Maroof had batted well at Dambola. And here he was looking very aggressive, very intent on taking Sri Lanka to a win. But this is a very, very good delivery from Ishant Sharma. Right in the block hole. It's a question of the batsman missing and the bowler hitting. So that's what's happened. Maroof is bowled for 7. 206 for 6.
206 for 6. Filan Tushara comes out to the centre. Important thing to note is the strike rate, very close to 97. Kandambi clears the infield. Praveen Kumar dives very, very late. Important boundary again. Well before. Flies off the outside edge. Ends the over. 217 for 6. Went straight down the ground. Will be more runs. He's dealing in boundaries towards the end of the innings.
This is another good shot.
Aggressive intent paying off, rich dividends, boundary to end the over. 232 for 7. Has he been put down? Chance for run out. Eventful. I think it was a catch put down at mid-wicket. Then looking for the run, he was run out at the non-striker's end. Kulasekara walks in at a tough time. 21 to win from 12 balls.
There again, another. Well, he's got him. Trying to steal a run to keep the strike. Kandambi. Good thinking, but maybe they should have discussed that much before, because all Mahendra Singh Dhoni had to do was roll the ball, and look at that, Kulasekara out by the proverbial mile. Just gathering the ball, another slower delivery, and Dhoni must be playing marbles when he was a kid. That's accurate. 237 for 9.
20 to get from 6 balls. This time the bails come off. He's gone upstairs to the third umpire.
Well, I think Mendes was a little slow in getting his bat in. He thinks he's out. Dhoni's pretty certain that he's got his man. The throw has come in there. Yes. Yes. It's a very good throw as well, you have to say. Through to the right end. And he's well shot. Lady, you can wink. It's out. Ajanta Mendes run out, and high fives in the Indian dressing room.
India winning the toss and deciding to bat first. 256 for 9. Yuvraj Singh made a superb 66. Sehwag was brilliant in his 42, coming in quick time. Raina and Gambhir getting into the 20s. Maruf was the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 40. Mendes picked up 2 towards the end. Kulasekara also picked up 2. And Sri Lanka in the 50th over bowled out for 241. Top score of 93 not out from Kandambi. Javadne getting 52. Pick of the bowlers, Ishant Sharma taking 4 wickets, 4 crucial wickets. Praveen Kumar, Oja and Zaid Khan picking up 1 each. India have won by 15 runs.